Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. Here we are, happy Black Friday, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a lovely day filled with food and loved ones. And let's try and bring a little victory to you guys here. Who did we... Oh, we are playing as the Tauren again. Alright. What should we do? Reduces spell damage, increases their hit points by 24 and armor by 2. That's not bad. Pike Tower Garrison, also not bad. Item Merchant. I kind of want to do something that's a little bit more unit power driven. Spirit Form would be nice. Rock Golem. Yeah, let's try the Rock Golems. Let's see how that works. So we're playing against the Dwarves in the south, the Night Elves in the north, and the Blood Elves to the east. Interesting. So we have a mine right there. So we're definitely going to be... And right there. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good lineup for us. That is no doubt. Alright, so I think what we're going to be doing is going straight for... who do I want to beat up first? The Dwarves, probably. But the Night Elves... No, I think I'm going to go for the Night Elves first. I'm going to grab these spiked barricades. Just in case, because we will be getting pushed on. There's just no doubt about that. Now, what does bother me is that there's no clear... I don't have a clear idea on anyone's advantage that they used. Because, you know, Battle Priest, Rifleman, those are all vanilla units. And we're about to pick it up. That is lovely. The Chief's Hall is going in, and we're doing fine in the middle. I mean, we're not doing better nor worse than I anticipated us doing. And here we are. Our front line just vanished, just in time for... Oh, but they are chewing up our back line. How are we doing up here? Still pretty much a complete stalemate, which is exactly what I like to see. Russia Power. Camille, and then Tomahul. Alright, so we're at 513. Good. And I will be pushing up against the Night Elves first, I believe. I'm not super interested in holding on to the middle like that aggressively. I'm more interested in aggressively pushing to try and get some of those early picks on you know, barracks and things like that. That's kind of my MO for this time around. What does worry me is that, are we seeing any upgrades going in? No upgrades there, so I'm trying to figure out what everyone's trying to build. Nothing here. Oh, some armor there, alright. But unfortunately, I've got no real clue of what everyone's expenditures are like, what they're trying to do. So we're going to pop that there. Okay, so he just sent everything down the middle. Fine. So Russia Power is about to get a nice, mean hit from me. We're going to pick that up. An extra little 100G. And it looks like this is one of the things I did want to just kind of wait and see what would happen, because this means that we do have just a natural push advantage against the Dwarves. So that means until they level up level 2, we're not going to be in any concerns. And he did pick up the building fortification as well. So that is nice. We just captured that neutral building. The Rock Golems are moving in. That's great. I don't think I want to pick up any armor just yet. It looks like he picked up the increased life and the life and armor for his buildings. So okay, so he's building heavy into economy. That's fine. What's nice is that I don't have to worry about this push until later, because I'm not the ones facing across from them. So now we are absolutely devastating their backline. our rock golems are really unpleasant to deal with. As you can see, the heavy armor means that they just take a good amount of damage from magic, but the piercing, which is around where a lot of Night Elves build. Okay, so now he's pushing back against me. Interesting. I didn't quite see that coming. But actually, no, that would make sense because he would have just picked up enough gold to make that a reality. Okay, so we're chewing through. We're doing okay. Actually, we're doing much better than okay. We're really hurting them here. I still don't know what the advantage that they picked for the Night Elves are, so we're just going to have to see. We're going to have to wait and find out. Yeah, so they're dumping a lot of stuff on me to kind of get me off of them. And we're going to pick that up so we can control those 2 gold mines, because those 2 gold mines will, they'll start... The longer we've got him, the more money we get from him. It's as simple as that. Okay, so he's having to use a lot of units to come get me. So the tribal totem level 2 has popped. Wonderful. Let's get some improved brass melee weapons. Great, and now we're going to start picking up another... Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we are just on them, my lord. I've got to say, I'm a big fan of these rock golems. They are wildly unpleasant to deal with, it seems like. So we've captured another neutral building. That adds another 75 gold to our coffers. He threw some guys at us, but unfortunately it looks like that's going to be a little bit too late. We're going to pop this tribal totem down here. And they are going to get a pushback, and that's fine. Let them push back. It does mean that, their influence in the middle has dropped a little bit. Not horribly, but it's still present enough that should give us a bit of an opening to exploit. Great, and we are chewing through their front line here. Russia Power has captured a neutral building, not against us. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But unfortunately, now we're getting to the point where they're going to be building up, and we're not going to be able to do a tremendous amount about that until they come knocking at our door. So, okay, great. They're getting chewed up. And we are going to get we're getting reinforcements pretty much right now. So, things are going pretty well, sub 10 minutes. I haven't done quite as much damage as I would like to have done at this point, but the dwarves are hurting. The dwarves are hurting something fierce. So in a weird way, I'm not too sure if I should have... Actually, I absolutely should have, because I don't want the Night Elves running away with it, considering they're so close to us. So we're 975... 1,000. I would like to get the Chief's Hall before this hits, but I think the likelihood of that is fairly minimal, if completely unlikely. But good, I mean, we're eating through just about everyone. I mean, the thing is, once we get a good group of those rock golems, we can really do some damage. So we're at 1303. Okay, so it looks like we are going to be easily able to pick up the amount of gold required for the upgrade to the Chieftain's Hall before they show up, which is awesome. 1373, 1415, there it is. We picked it up. So that's upgrading. And they're doing some work against us down the bottom, but it's a bit more of a tit for tat type situation. They're fully going for the full backline upgrades, gunpowder, things like that, which is understandable. Actually completely reasonable. Alright, great. So we picked that up. I would really like the Arcane Aura. And now we are going to wait here because we're going to need... we're going to need some backup. Some pretty significant backup here. If we're going to want to start pushing back. This might... this might require... Huh. Alright, that did not do... Okay, but that might have done just enough for us to start fully pushing him back here. Let's get another Pike Slinger, Spirit Medium, and a Rock Golem. I think this might have been enough to wipe him out, but we will see. I mean, it's still very much up in the air. It looks like the Blood Elves are starting to push on the flanks, which is nice for me, because hopefully that'll take a little bit of pressure off of us. 922, 946, nope, we need more guys. 2, 1, poink, wonderful. And then I will pick up the Spiritism. Because we've won now. Those guys are gone. That's fine. We're pushing him back. We're pushing him back hard. We're pushing him back very unpleasantly. Oh, interesting. I did not notice that their damage type was magic. Huh. That's new to me. That's actually completely... That was completely unknown to me. The Dwarves are pushing hard against us in the bottom, but that's also truly not the end of the world. Let's just pick up our little economic boost again, then we should be all set. Yeah, and we're throwing Russia power back. I think we do need to pick that up as soon as possible. Definite ASAP. Earth Shield is a close second. Alright, yeah, that's going to require, I wouldn't say our full attention, but definitely enough attention so we could be concerned. But see, that stickiness is where the Spiritism is so nice, because they just stopped him for a full 30 seconds. We're at 708. Alright, so we're not chewing through them. Like, let's not, you know, josh ourselves here, but we're holding. Unfortunately, what worries me now is, you know, kind of the age-old adage. That just means that they're going to get bigger and bigger unless we've got that damage, and we just don't have the damage right now. Okay, so the middle is pretty much just the Night Elves. That's fine. Let them have it for now. Yeah, see, they're gaining, like, inch by inch by inch. I'm just gonna hold on for a second. Oh, come on, please just kill them quickly. Five, four, three, two, one. Bingo. Right where we wanted them. But once again, I think we're gonna need a little bit of backup here. But that should be it. I mean, that's where you see the damage that we're pumping out is no joke once we get closer to the base. I mean, we are just chewing through them. Alright, and they've popped Malfurion to deal with me. Fine. Bovan Wind Totem is doing work in the back. Yeah, and they're getting hit hard with those impales. I do want to pick up the improved Spiritism later, but not immediately. Okay, good. 1043, 1059, 1091, 1119, great. The damage is just pouring through. Oh, yeah, that's Bovan. Bovan does not play games, clearly. 1259, 1275, we're doing well. Oh, I'm also very, very sorry. I completely forgot to get the unit health bars. There it is. A viewer of ours, I think it was Prince Ali, wanted to check it out, and I think we can keep it going, and we can decide whether or not we like it. Just kind of have a little quick consensus, and then play it all by ear from there. Pulverizing Force would be dope. We'll do Pulverize though. Alright, so seem to be doing okay. I mean, unfortunately, the Transmorphs now have bear form, so that's going to help them in the long run in a big way. And Bovan's doing well down at the bottom. You know, the middle's still pretty much uncontestedly theirs. Unfortunately, we got split up there. That's always a disappointment. Muradin has made his appearance. This is going to be a long game, guys. People are not... We've got some good players here. Let's pick up Imperial Spiritism. Actually, I'd rather not, all of a sudden, just because I didn't realize how quickly they were pushing through here. Because they're pushing through hard and fast. Granted, there's not like a huge amount of them, but there's enough to be concerned. And anytime there's a hero, you wanna worry about that. All right, so we've got Earth Shield. That's gonna help our kind of upgrade deficit. Let's pop Karen out and a few units. Oh, that didn't... I must have... Yeah, there they all are. I missed all of them. That was a solid mistake on my part. I'll just pump everybody out. I'm sorry, these life bars are kind of bothering me, so I'm gonna have to switch them out here. Options, gameplay, always show health bars. Okay. Previous menu, return to game. Alright, yeah, so we absolutely devastated them there. The brass armor, advanced brass weapons, and then brass range weapons, we'll pick all that up. Oh, this is a mess down here. What is happening? Yeah, this is an absolute smorgasbord of messiness. So what are their upgrades? 1, 0, 1... Okay, wow. Very, very little in the way of upgrades there, actually. Okay, so he's out of range, but that's okay. We're picking up a full range of upgrades. That's always good. And it looks like we might have just enough stickiness to eventually wipe them out. The people that I would like to immediately wipe out are the Night Elves. Well, if nothing else, just to push back and take back our gold. Yeah, because Fury and Storm Rage is right out of the range of our towers, which is so irritating because if he was within range of the towers, we could easily have broken him by now. Boven Wind Totem still healing, still chilling. Alright, hopefully that should tip the odds into our favor. I would love to pick up the Supreme Brass weapons. And Cairn's stickiness is truly legendary, so I'm not worried about him, you know, going oh so gentle into that good night. Alright, so... Oh, that's... Okay, so that's the hero. That's the upgrade they picked, was the hero item upgrades. Alright. Good to know. We have that in our knowledge. Now this is messy. This is very messy down here. Did Boven die? No, Boven is actually full of health. It looks like it's going to be Muradin that's the first to bite the dust here. Yeah, Furion still irritatingly sticking with it. But he will die. Oh, but it was Muradin that fell first. Alright, so bye-bye Muradin. Great, we're picking off the rest of them with ease. I will pick the push down here. Actually, that was a rookie mistake because they're immediately going to start pushing back. So that's going to be problematic for me. Alright, so we're doing okay damage here. With Bovan right there, and it looks like he is just out of the range for the moment. That should be enough. Alright, now they're gonna get... Now our dear Night Elf friends are gonna be getting a huge push from their Tauren buddies. Yeah, let's get Spirit Realm. Crucial hit, my mistake. Earth's Embrace probably, level 2, probably isn't super necessary at the moment. Jared Shadowsong has just sat in here the entire time. Alright, so Tyrande is up against us. Russia Power is getting hit from the side as well. This is an unpleasant time for him to be alive. But he did pop his nuke, so he might be able to hold this off. If he doesn't, it's... Okay, so Bovan has fallen. Garam Rockbeard is in the bottom. That is fine. We're going to let them push back. We're going to let them kind of swing the pendulum back our way. Then we can hurl it back at them once they get a little bit closer. Alright, so Pulverize, Indomitable Will... We'll pick a... Oh, I'm an idiot. We should absolutely get Improved Spiritism. Like, that is an absolute must at this point. Especially since, you know, there's no immediately huge pushes coming at us. We should really take advantage of this moment of relative calm. I do say relative calm. What's happening right now is not calm. And, you know, Russia Power, that was a good hold. That was a good hold. You know, that was a good hold. We'll see if he responds. You know, not everyone likes being super chatty on, all, you know, talking to everybody in these type of games, which I completely respect. All right, but Russia Power's life is, you know, he's got a lot less of it now. Ancient of War level 3, Ancient of War level 2, level 3. Okay, so he has 2 Ancients of War level 3. That's fine. He's been building very, not weirdly, but I just haven't seen those types of builds before, so. And I will send Karn down this way, because it's inevitable at this point we need to do it. Oh, this is already level 3. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay. I was so right. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to send them out pretty soon, guys. They've already been sent out. We're fine. Alright. And we're actually almost on par with upgrades, which, as you guys know, is very rare for me. Normally, I am dismally far behind. Yeah, so Rockbeard is providing Are... Yeah, they hit us right in our golden zone. That's a bummer. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but here we are. And I don't want to send Karen out by himself. There it is. Okay, so now that we're starting to hit in the back, now I can, you know, feel a little bit better about doing this. Passive gold income has increased. You're damn right it has. Ooh, big push from up here. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're probably going to be able to hold this. 2, 1, boink. Alright. Yeah, and Kel has just bowled his way to fight Tyrande, which is good because that since everyone's focusing on Kel, we've been given an opening here to kind of exploit that. And I think we'll pop Bovan out in just a second. There he is. Since Kel just got melted. He got dusted, as Northern Lion would say. Ooh, that's a good impale. Yeah, so we've held them there. And it looks like we're holding them here. Oh, it looks like Garam Rockbeard just went down. Oh yeah, that would make sense, because we just picked up a lot of gold. And I think right now what we do is that we just upgrade. We snag those upgrades while we can. Kind of capitalize on this potential upswing that we've got here. The fact that Tyrande is not dead yet is a little disappointing, but definitely not the end of the world. Let's get some more Earth Shield to really get that stickiness, like just full stickiness. Tyrande once again ever so slightly out of the range of our towers, but that's fine. That allows us to build up just ever so slightly more. Good, we are hurling them back. This is going pretty well, and once again, everyone's play is quite good. I mean, I'm not finding any, you know, garishly obvious misplays, missteps. So I'm, you know, this is a worthy group of opponents. Really, really is. Not suggesting that there are, you know, people who aren't worthy to play this game. That's crazy. But there are people who, you know, play for the long game a little bit better. I think that's a good way of putting it. Hey guys, wanna come down here? Thanks. So Muradin is back out. Yeah, no one is really able to break anyone else at this point. Yeah, there's no clear fall here. Though I do think Russia Power is probably the one in with the least amount of comfort, or should be the one that's the least comfortable, just because of, you know, the Blood Elves are really starting to gear up. Katrin Redgaze is never pleasant to deal with. Karen Bloodhoof looks like is about to die. Or he might... Oh, yep. So the Blood Elves have really, you know, pushed him here. Unfortunately, Karen is taking a phenomenal amount of damage, but he's going to pop back up. Great, so we're devastating the northern front. That is lovely, lovely, lovely. So we've got Earth's Embrace and the increase of Earth's Shield. Good, good, good. Pike Slinger attack rate. We should probably pick that up. And then I think I probably will send Kel with our next group here. Oh, Karen is really, really sticking with it. But he's giving us that opening that I think we need right now. Unfortunately, he has just fallen. but that's how it is. And then we've got Kel Stonebull, who should be targeting the heroes mostly, but we'll see how that goes. Fury and Storm Rage, unfortunately going to be taking a devastating amount of damage, and that's just a lot of gold for us. Let's get one more lineup. Okay, can't get a full lineup, but we can get close. Unfortunately, Kel has decided to just go down the middle. Alright. He has avoided the heroes completely, which I must say, a little irritating. Not the end of the world, but definitely somewhat irritating. Great, and yeah, I mean, all of a sudden the fact that they have 13 armor is insane. Alright, so Fury and Storm Rage. Okay, everyone's taken a solid amount of damage. Now, I think what I'm probably going to do now is wait to get this. That way we can pick up the Ancestral Spirit, because that would be phenomenal to get. Oh, Kel is beating the crap out of Garam Rockbeard, which I love to see. Unfortunately, I don't think we got the gold for it, but that's how it is sometimes. Huge dwarven push coming from the south. And unfortunately, they hit us right in our golden zone, but we have the Great Impale ready. We have no heroes available here, so that's a bummer. Here, we'll probably try and hit that side first. It looks like this is going to be the first time that our barracks are going to be taking some pretty significant damage here, but we will see. No, I mean, it looks like we've cut them off pretty solidly right here. I mean, it's so messy right now, I can't tell. Funnily enough, our fortress has been taking more damage than our barracks. If I had to pick out of the two, honestly, I'm not complaining. Yep, so they just got all chewed up there. Murden is down. Boven Wind Totem is down as well. But I think I will pop him right here real quick. Great. Kel has also fallen. Alright, so we're going to upgrade the Chief's Hall. Great, so we are chewing through them right now. That's what we need to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so our push begins anew. There it is. 629, 657. We got a big push coming up here. Furion survived. Okay, and they're now level 4. Alright, fine. Oh, it's not possible, but I would love to get the Thunder Lizard before before they show up. I think that would be truly hilarious. But once again, if I just use the Fortress Power against these... Oh, no, because they've gone just over the life. Yeah. So I might have to use a Great Impale here. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, this isn't looking as bad as I had feared. Especially now that we've gutted kind of the middle here. I will use it. Oh, and it didn't hit their back line. How infuriating. Okay. Good news is, Karen is just so tanky. He is so tanky. He's just sitting there, he's like, hey guys, don't mind me, just getting hit by many, many enemies. It's okay. Don't worry. We're having a good time. Alright, so we'll pick those two guys up. And that was a bad Great Impale from me. It was, you know, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that'll cost me dearly in the long run. But we'll see. I think I will throw my Thunder Lizard down this lane. Because hopefully that'll, between Cairn's tankiness and the damage that the Thunder Lizard can put out, hopefully that'll be it. And we oh no, they actually pushed us back into their golden zone. And so that was very kind of them. Yeah, and this is just messy, messy, messy. Oh, so messy, messy, messy. Alright, what I'll probably do is just pick up the basic thorium armor. We are chewing through them though. We're definitely doing some significant damage. They've got Garam Rockbeard and Born and Thornton coming after us. Alright, so Sparky's doing damage. Furion, yeah, he's got that awful fear aura. I mean, Furion's a problem. Furion's a serious issue. Alright, so here we go, coming back through here. Looks like Furion's gonna fall, which is great. We're picking up that Tribal Totem, and the reason why I use the Tribal Totem here, and not like here or in the middle, is because we're just starting a push here, so we're gonna be able to throw in these kind of fresh units into the mix, whereas if we throw it here, we're throwing them into an already kind of lost push. This push is not gonna devastate them. Alright, so we have to kill Furion. We have to kill him. But we keep getting pulled off. Alright, luckily Sparky hasn't taken too much damage. Oh, and now with... Okay, so Bovan's fallen. Okay, Karn, I thought you were going to come down and really help us out here. But that's okay. Clearly not. Let's pick up... Oop. Yeah, you guys first. And then we can pick up Advanced Spiritism later. Once again, not an awful push. The most irritating thing is the fact that they've got two heroes, but I do have Kel Stonebull. That will be ready soon. 809, 853, I'm watching. Don't worry about that. 933, 937, 949, 1000. Great. Alright, so here we are. We're charging through. Oh, interesting. There wasn't a Treant, so that might mean that there's some pretty serious damage being pushed right here, which might give us our opening to, you know, fully punish them. Alright, so right now we're just holding. We're bracing ourselves for the inevitable, you know, kind of crush that we're about to face right here. 4, 3, that might have been a little too far. Yep. I should have waited. I should have waited longer. Because now, unfortunately, I've deprived most of my soldiers of the cover, of the backup of the buildings. Oh my god, Kel Stonebull just got absolutely... He's just not very good, I don't think. But Garam Rockbeard also taking big hits. Yeah, Kel Stonebull has been killed. Did he even really live? What is living? Okay, so... Unfortunately, our push... Oh! We're gonna pick up that... Okay, so we just picked up some salvage. They're now in pretty significant trouble. Not saying that we're not, you know, not in trouble, but that what happened there definitely was beneficial to us in the long run. Alright, great. They're all together. Let's put as much damage downfield as we can while we can get this advanced spiritism. I hate to say it, but if Kern could die pretty soon, that'd be dope. Or Sparky. Sparky's dead. Great. Oh, but I'm slightly off. Oh, I might just be off enough that this could be it. How is it doing? 3,000? Okay. That was horrifyingly close. Because we're also now getting to the point where one, you know, misclick, one good push will end the game for you. Like, I'm very worried about this. Because that's a scary... Oh my god, we just lost our bottom barracks. I don't even know how that happened. It must have been the mortar buggies. That is devastating. Okay, I mean, now we just have to deal with that in mind. I'm glad we sent Sparky down. Alright, so 1,500. Okay, so we've got Spiritism now, so that should help us. 10. I'll throw them both out. And we had Great Impale ready too. Just a bad move on my part. I might just pop Great Impale right now. Yeah. Funny, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it was going to. Okay, Kill Stonehoof went down again. I've got to stop spending money on him, frankly. But a hero's a hero's a hero, and if you can put an extra body down range, then we should do it. Okay, so it looks like we're not really holding. Oh, but he sent all 3 of his heroes down at me. Okay, so everyone focus on Jared. If we can get... Oh my god. It's happening. We're falling. Okay, but Jared's down. For some weird reason, the barracks have been mostly spared. Okay, nope. Now I should shut up. Because now the barracks are absolutely getting crushed. We're still pushing the bottom out, which is good. And the top, we're holding the top. If you're in Storm Rage, Tyrande Whisper Wind. And I think we just got, you know, the old 1-2 damage, and that was it. Yep, there goes my top barracks. And ladies and gentlemen, I do think that's about it for us this episode. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep trying. But, yeah, I mean, we've got nothing left. I'll pop out all 3 of our heroes, but Kel, as usual, is already going to be soaking up a horrific amount of damage. I mean, that triple hero push, that'll do it. Tomahui has lost their bottom barracks as well. Okay, so, you know, no one's doing... I mean... half the people are doing well, the other half are not doing so great. Yeah, can we please kill Tauren? Can we just kill somebody? That'd be great. We're so close. Okay, Tyranda's down. Gotta get another Supreme Spiked Barricades. For those of you wondering why. So hopefully I can live a little longer. Nope. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boink. And we're just gonna get a whole bunch more units. There they are. And here comes the middle. There it is. We'll pop that to level 4. Furion. I mean, what really killed me here was the fact that we were unable to kill Furion with any consistency. So we've just lost. Okay, so they sent Fat Helga up to meet me, which seems like overkill, but that's okay. All right. Hopefully, this might be a push that could do it for us here. With Bovan and Kern. Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, that's a scary thing that they're facing down. Oop, I don't want to probably research anything just yet. We'll pop that. Oh, I'm an idiot, because now I will not have enough for Sparky. Yep, I've got nowhere near enough. That probably lost me the game. Oh well. Well, honestly, if we're talking about Thanksgiving, I'm thankful that we lasted this long. And these are, you know, these are some good players that we came up against here. These were, from what I can tell, not pushovers. Oh, the spell's not ready yet. Dope. Yeah, that tower's dead. That's gone. And now we're going to send Sparky, and we're going to use Great Impale. Let's focus on Fat Helga. How's that? But weirdly enough, this push might, as long as I can, I just want to take down a barracks. That's my dream right now. Three, 2, 1. Here come a bunch more units. All right, so we're doing pretty well. Fat Helga's taken some big hits. Sparky, surprisingly enough, is still with it. But it does not look like that our offense here is going to be enough. Well, all it's done is that we're going to have to deal with Furion again. All right, so Fat Helga is about to die. Great, so we took out Fat Helga. Tomahui has lost their upper barracks. Okay, so it's going to be Dwarves versus Night Elves, which should be pretty cool to watch, all things considered. Yeah, 5 heroes, that'll do it. Oh, so, yeah. So that's pretty much it for any and all of our offensive capabilities. It is crazy how quickly it will all fall apart. Because we were fine up until like the 40-minute mark, and then it just boom, it was over. That was it. But Sparky's coming back down. So we've upgraded the melee weapons, thank God. And all of our heroes are on cooldown. Part of me does just want to be able to get the ultimate weapon That way I can bother everybody and kind of use the kind of trollier ultimate weapon where you send out basically an assault on everybody. So every building takes like 350 damage, which is not a lot, but it's enough just to kind of like freak some people out. Yeah, so Tamahui is done. I'm going to be quickly following him. But then it's going to be very interesting to see who versus the Night Elves and the Dwarves are going to be taking it, because, you know, they both have all their barracks up. They both... my money, frankly, is on the Night Elves because of this unit power thing. Because fundamentally, everyone's going to be hitting a cap. They're going to be hitting a certain cap where, you know, the units can't get better. The upgrades are all done. But the only thing that will be able to get better are the heroes. So the heroes, you know, they're going to get stronger and stronger auras. You know, Warlock's Grip, 8% Fear Aura, 4% attack rate. I believe it stacks. I'm not too sure if it does. But that being said, that will enable Russia Power to fully, you know, keep going, to keep sticking with it. Like, so for him, there's not quite as hard of a cap in terms of what, you know, units, how strong his units can get, because his heroes will keep getting better and better and better. So that's honestly kind of my prediction. We're going to see whether or not I'm correct, but who knows? Alright, so it's holding. We're still holding. I mean, we're not dead. We're not... I don't think we're going to come out of this fully on top. But we will see. Here we are. Yep. So that'll chew through kind of our last defenses. And I don't think, you know... Yeah, there it is. We've got our final group of Tauren going out to face them. Okay, but here it is. And, oh, so the Dwarves have already been pushing up against the Night Elves, but the Night Elves are also pushing up against the Dwarves right here. Sparky, our dear Sparky, is also keeping all his entire western front occupied. And then all of a sudden there's a big push coming. Yeah, so this push has been all but extinguished. Yeah, so here we are. I hope Sparky dies just in time for them to move out a little bit, because that will enable the Night Elves to kind of... Okay, so unfortunately that won't happen, because I wanted the Night Elves damage to be fully focused on the Dwarves. Actually, it happened just in time. So... Oh, good. Great. The fortress can cast spells. I didn't know that. So, unfortunately, it looks like this front also has been completely stopped. But, you know, with Tiny charging down, Tiny's level 21 with a Devotion Aura, Corruption Aura, and, you know, these HP per second, he's going to be gaining a lot of health very quickly. So, Tiny at this point is really going to is really going to be one of those heroes where you need to kill him in kind of like one giant burst of damage, kind of like a Terminator. Because he will regenerate, he will keep going, and he will keep coming. So Tyrande Whisperwind is pushing down this way. Great. Garum Rockbeard is looking a little worried, and damage-wise he's a little worse for the wear. And now he's also taking this poison damage. So he's going to be taking some dots. That's a big push there, but that's also a huge push charging down the middle. It's going to be very interesting. I mean, right now it's really, in my mind, going to come down to a razor's edge. It's really who's going to make the mistake, the last mistake. So here we are. Camille is holding, but he's lost Garum Rockbeard, and Tyrande Whisperwind is a beast right now. Django of the Horde, 8% Endurance Aura, Devotion Aura, Inspiration Aura. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of unit boosts that she can just dump on her units. And now these barracks are starting to take damage because the DPS that they have built up here is there. So a little bit of damage here, not a ton of damage there. But this is going to be, to me, this is kind of the push that's going to decide a lot. Because if this push is able to do enough damage here, then all of a sudden, that really opens up. We're also going to have to see what my weird little just destruction of his turret's going to end up doing, because that is, you know, it's non-negligible. But okay, so Camille has fired an ultimate weapon. That was a little late for the unit spawning, if I'm being fully frank. I'm a little worried about that. Oh, but he's popped 2 heroes. And here comes the... Oh my god, that is a devastating ultimate ability. Oh, but he's lost their right barracks, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a major, major factor, because he also... He used his ultimate weapon, but what did he gain? He gained nothing. I think that was the death knell for Camille, because now also he's left his base completely undefended. Now, well, not completely undefended, but the fact that he can't use his minefield ability anymore, all of a sudden he's in deep, deep, deep trouble. And they're still holding up here. You know, the hero, when it comes... If you can't knock out the heroes quick enough... I mean, look at them. They're both level 26. All 3 of them... Oh, she's actually level 27. Tiny is level 23. These are big heroes. These are big heroes that can deal big hits. And not only deal big hits, but really help their units as a whole. So, yeah, and... You know, not saying that they need the extra salvage, but the extra salvage is going to be coming through. And this push through the middle has been killed, so now they're really going to be charging down. It's going to be a 3-way push, and I really don't see the way that the Dwarves can get out of this. I think the Dwarves are, unfortunately, out of the game at this point. You know, Fat Helga's almost down. Tiny is, you know, taking damage, but he is dealing out the damage in spades. And here comes the attack on the other barracks from a big push coming in from here. Well done. Well played, Russia Power. Well played. Because this is not something you can really come back from. Garum Rockbeard is dead. Fat Helga has held off, but unfortunately I don't know how much help that's going to be. They are bleeding badly from their right side. It is pretty much an absolute crushing... Okay, and Russia Power's fired another... has fired another... oh no, he's fired his ultimate weapon, so that should, you know... Yep. I haven't seen anything come in for the ultimate weapon, but that's 2 barracks down. There's no way you can kind of get out of this in this situation. It's too late in the game for you know, one final push down this way to do any difference. Murden's holding his own over there, but it's too little, too late. And here we are. I mean, we're just charging. They're charging through it, taking, you know, his fortress is taking big hits. But then again, so is everything else on the field for him. Tiny is back. Fat Helga is dead. Yeah, this was an excellent game. And there it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you guys a victory, but I think I brought you a pretty good little adventure here. So, I'm gonna keep on, watching. Just to the very, very bitter end. He held on to his workshop, I think, the entire game. And that's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you liked what you saw. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.